Hello, Stampin' friends. This is Dee Osburn. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today we will be using the Catching Butterflies stamp set to make a super cute birthday card. We will be using a variety of products, but we will be using this stamp set. We'll be using this little girl right here, and we will also be using the Happy Birthday stamp from the Calming Camellia stamp set. I love this font, this little Happy Birthday stamp right here. It is just perfect. I've used it for so many things and I absolutely love it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be making a birthday card with this Catching Butterflies stamp set. And this is one of the sets that you can get for free during Celebration. For placing a $50 order with Stampin' Up, then you can order out of the Celebration catalog. And it is ending soon, 8 days. It is ending on the 28th of February. That's the last day for Celebration. So if you like this set, get it while it's there. All right, so let's look at this card that we're going to make. The first thing that we are going to need is we're going to need a piece of polished pink cardstock cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then we're going to take a piece of basic white cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to glue that to the inside. This is where we will put our message to the person. Oh, my glue isn't cooperating with me. Your message to the person that you are sending this stamp or this card to. Now, here's something that you can do when this happens to you. You can take a little, what do you call this, safety pin, and just push it down in there and pull it back out. And that should take care of your problem. And here we go. All right. So put a little glue on that, and then we will glue this down to the inside. All right. So I was super excited to make this card because I just got my nails done, and I was inspired by the butterflies that we put on my fingers. And then also I loved the pink, and so I thought, oh, I'm going to make a pink butterfly card. So that's what we're doing. All right, we're going to take our bone folder and we're going to make this fold nice and crisp so that it lays nice and flat for us. All right. Then we're going to take a piece of Pear Pizzaz cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and a piece of this. This is Granny Apple Green ribbon. It's retired, but you could use something else, something that's not retired. You could use a piece of Pear Pizzaz ribbon, or a white ribbon, or even a pink ribbon, or a yellow ribbon. I mean, the choices are endless. I chose this. Use what's in your stash. If you have some of this, it goes great. We're just going to put a glue dot on the back of this side. If I can get it to stick. There we go. And a glue dot on the back of this side. And we're going to wrap it around vertically on the left third of the card. So we're wrapping it around vertically, stick it around to the back so that it sticks like that. Then we're going to glue this down. Isn't that cute? I love green and pink together. I love pink. I think everything goes with pink. I love pink and yellow together. I love pink and brown together. I just love pink. Pink and green. If it's pink and it has any other color with it, I'm in. So we're going to glue this down to our card base. And this is a really quick and simple and easy birthday card to make. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of polished pink cardstock cut at 3.5 by 3.5, and we're going to take some a stitched circle from the Stitch Circles dies, and we're going to cut this out. And I've already done that. Okay, so you cut that out just like that, and you get one of these. So we're going to have that, and then we're going to take a piece of white, basic white cardstock, cut it 3.5 and 3 by 3.5, and we're going to stamp on it before we cut it out. So we're going to take the girl, and I have her on here rather crooked because I like that I want her to be like, whoo, flying up, catching butterflies, right? So we're going to take some Memento black ink, and we're going to ink her up real good. Ink her up. And she's not all going to be on, we're going to cut some of her off. So she's not all going to be on here, and that's okay, because that's what we want. So we're going to take this piece of white cardstock, and we're just going to stamp her right there. And she's looking up at her butterflies. And then we'll take the butterflies from the same set, and we're going to ink them up. And we're going to put them so that this butterfly right here is kind of close to her net. Okay, she's looking up, catching those butterflies. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and color this before we cut it out. You could cut it out first and then color it. It doesn't really make a difference. But to color it, I used the Light Daffodil Delight blending pen, Stampin' Blend is what it's called, and I gave her blonde hair. So you could give her brown hair or black hair or red hair, whatever color hair you want for the person that you're sending this to. So we're going to go ahead and color this. There's her hair. Now we're going to use the Natural Tones blends. There's a whole set of them, and to color her skin, and they have pretty much any skin color that you want. This is the light. I use the light one. They have light, they have medium light, medium, medium deep, and deep. So you can create whatever skin tone you would like for your girl here. And whatever hair color. So you can pretty much customize this card for whoever you are sending it to. So we're just going to color her face and her neck and her hands. And we are going to go ahead and color her legs, even though those probably won't be in the circle, but that's okay. Just in case they are, we're going to color them. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll color her all up. Okay, now we're going to color her dress, and I colored her dress in dark polished pink. So let's color her dress. Okay, so I've colored her dress in the polished pink, and don't worry if you boo-boo like I did right there, you can just take that off. Use this color lifter and take that little boo-boo right off. Maybe right here a little bit, take that off as well. It's like an eraser, it just comes right off. All right, so then I took this dark crumb cake and I went over the lines in the net just to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay, and now I'm going to color the butterflies. And I colored them, I think like pink and yellow is what I want. So let's go ahead and do that. color this one yellow. And I'll put a little bit of pink in the center, which I think will be really pretty. All right. And this one will color the inside yellow and we'll color the outside pink. And I think I'll color the rest of them yellow. And we'll color this one yellow as well. I'm liking the yellow. And I don't think this one will be, I think that'll end up being cut off, but we'll color it anyway. So let's fill in some pink here. Again, I'm using polished pink. And again, don't worry if you boo-boo, because you can take it off. It'll come right off, just like it did right there. It'll just, and you might let it dry just a little bit. I'm going to come back and touch that up again. It looks like the pink is still a little wet because it will run a little bit if you don't wait long enough. So we're going to wait just a minute to do that. So then we're going to take the same stitched round and we're going to cut it out. So you see, you're not going to get all the butterflies. So we're going to cut so that you can see the net and that she's in there and that you get, you know, probably 3 of the butterflies. You'll have a little bit of those as well. All right, so we're going to go and cut that out. Now I've done one already. I colored it just a tiny bit different. So we'll look at this one. We'll use this one where I colored it. You can see I colored in pink and here I colored outside yellow. I kind of switched those two, right? So we can do that and we'll come back later. We'll use this one. You can use, you know, I'll use this one on another card and I'll fix that. So I've already cut that out. So we'll just go ahead and use the one that I cut out and we'll assemble our card. So we have the stitched round here and we have this. And I've gone back and forth as to whether or not I want the sentiment on the top or the bottom. But I cut out a piece of polished pink and I stamped with the happy birthday in polished pink on a piece of basic white. That's the happy birthday from the Calming Camellias. And this is 3/4 of an inch by, hang on, I will measure it, by 3. 3/4 of an inch by 3. And I'm going to glue the sentiment on there. And we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the back and put the sentiment on there. Okay. All right. Kind of looks like I have a little piece of pencil mark on there right there. Not sure what that is. Anyway, all right, so now we have our sentiment and we have to decide, do we want it to be like this and put the sentiment right here? Or we have a couple options. I haven't been able to decide. Put it like this and put the sentiment right here. I kind of like that better, I think. I think I like that. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, so then the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and glue this piece to the polished pink. So we're going to, I think I'll put the glue here on the polished pink. So that way I can turn this the way I want it and put it on there just like I want it. We'll put our sentiment here so we can kind of play around with it just a little bit. Maybe less pink, maybe up a little bit, maybe a little more pink. Oops, don't want quite that much. I think just like that. What do you think? Yeah? Now we're just going to peek under there and see if we need a little more glue, which I think we might. So we're going to go ahead and put a little more glue under there. so that it stays. Don't want the glue to gush out. Okay, I think we'll pop this up. So let's get out our Stampin' Dimensionals. And we will put a few on the back in several places. So I think I'll do 5 so that it stays nicely. Okay, we'll take these off. Okay, and then we will put it right there. I'm loving it. Of course, you know we're going to have to put some bling on here, right? So we'll put some dimensionals on the back of this as well. And we'll put this right here. Make sure it's straight. Oh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. All right, I think we need 2 things. I think we need a little bit of bling, you know, like some rhinestones. What do you think, rhinestones? I think rhinestones would be perfect. All right, so we'll get out our rhinestones and we'll put some on here. These are the Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and I think I'll put one right there. So pretty. And one right there. And where should I put the 3rd one? Maybe up here in this corner, Or down here in this corner? Maybe down here in this corner. Yeah. All right. So we have the rhinestones, and now we need some glitter. All right, so I have my 2-way glue pen, and Stampin' Up! Used to sell these, but they don't sell them anymore. It's a shame because I love my 2-way glue pen, but you can get them pretty much anywhere. So you take your 2-way glue pen, and I think I'm going to glitter the lines in her dress. What little girl doesn't need a little bit of glitter on her dress? I think we'll glitter, put just a little daub here and there on these butterflies. In the center of the butterflies. And I think also, how about if we put a little, just a little bit on our net. All right, let's glitter it and see what we think. We can always add more, right? So let's glitter it and see what we think. And you can get, Stampin' Up! Used to sell the glitter as well. And blow off the extra. Got quite a bit of extra on here. I wonder if I should have put a rhinestone on here. I don't know. I kind of like it is. Well, there we have it. You know what? I don't see any glitter on her dress. Let's make sure her dress gets some glitter. All right, there we go. All right. Oh yeah, I love that. We're just gonna take it off of this sentiment so that it's just on her dress. Oh, I like it. So pretty. What little girl wouldn't love this card? She's so cute. And with the natural tones blends, you can make your little girl match whatever little girl that you are sending it to. You can change her hair color and her skin tone color. What a great personalized card that makes. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe. And for a complete look at all the current product, you can go to www.deebeststamping.stampinup.net and see all the current product. Remember, it is Celebration, so all orders of $50, and for every $50 that you order, Stampin' Up! Allows you to order from this Celebrations catalog. There are free items that you can choose from. And for me, any order of $40 or more, I will give a special little bonus gift. So go to www.deebeststamping.stampinup.net and shop till your heart's content. It is a great time. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this. I have enjoyed making it with you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I will comment back to everyone who comments. I hope you've enjoyed this and have a great day.